part 1. And this one is going to make you a lot of money, so let's get into it. So if we head on over to Amazon, this journal is selling for around $15, and it has been sold over 6,000 times in the past month. So if we do the math, that is about how much this person has made. This person has made tens of thousands of dollars by selling a blank journal. So let me show you how to do it. You're going to head on over to Canva and create a free account. Next, you're going to search for journal templates and scroll down until you find one that you like. I would recommend changing a couple things on this so that you're not just copying and pasting exactly as it is. Now you're going to add in some pages. I would recommend adding between 100 and 200 pages. Once your journal is completed, you're going to head on over here and you're going to click download. And we want to print as with crops and bleeds and flatten and click download. Now head on over to Amazon KDB and they are going to publish, print, and ship the book for you. It will probably take 3 to 10 days for it to get approved and go live on Amazon. Now Amazon's going to do all the work for you, and all you have to do is sit back and collect the profit. Follow for more.
Ha ha ha. Sorry, fighting a cough here, but that is pretty ridiculous. First of all, the person selling 6,000 versions of that journal at $15 a piece did not make $90,000. Amazon, if they were also doing the print on demand, then Amazon was taking a huge chunk of that. If they had bought them somewhere else and had them printed and created as journals and sent them into Amazon for Amazon's fulfillment, then they were probably paying at least $2 a journal, but then also Amazon to stock it and ship it to the customers was taking another $6.50, $7 out of that $15. And so they're not making $90,000. They're making a small fraction of that, depending on the profit margins. But that also is separate from the issue of that person or that company selling that journal has likely been selling that for years. And they've established their organic ranking and they've gotten all their reviews and they've worked their way up to the top of the listings. A new product, no reviews, no credibility, brand new listing is not going to be on page 1 of Amazon. And not being on page 1 of Amazon is like not being on page 1 of Google. You might as well not exist. So in order to get there, you now have to spend money when somebody searches for a blank journal or, cool journal or fun journal or journal for writing down my amazing thoughts. You want to have to come up in that search somewhere near the top of page 1 to get anybody to even look at you. That ad spend is going to cost money. And then in order to get somebody to pick you, a new product with no reviews over somebody with 6,000 sales in the last month, you're going to have to compete on price. So you're not going to be able to sell it for $15. You're going to have to sell it for $12 or $9.99 or $6.99 just to get some traction, which means on everyone you sell, you're going to be losing money for a while, maybe forever. And the other part of this is that, of course, they don't mention there's only so many people buying journals. If that particular example was the number 1 blank journal seller for the whole month and it sold 6,000, how many total journal sales do you think Amazon has for that size journal in a given month? 8,000, 9,000, maybe? So product number 1 has at least 50% of the market. There's probably a second one that has 30% of the market and a third one that has 10% of the market, which means there's very little left over for whoever's number 5, 6, 7, which means if you sold 100 journals a month after spending ad money, after dropping the price, you'd be lucky. And you're not going to be making money with it. Not to be a downer on this, not to be saying that you can't make money with products on Amazon, but simply copying what someone else is selling and selling a virtually identical product as a brand new seller against someone who's been doing it for a long time and has thousands of sales and thousands of reviews is not as easy as this 90-second Instagram tutorial makes it sound.